China has warned the U.S. and Taiwan that any meeting between the Taiwanese President Tsai Ing-wen and the U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy would be seen as serious provocation. The Taiwanese president is scheduled to depart on a 10-day tour of Central America with a stopover here in the United States. According to reports, she's expected to meet with House Speaker Kevin McCarthy. Before that, she's expected to give a closed-door speech in New York, hosted by the Hudson Institute. However, China has now threatened to retaliate if she meets McCarthy. Issuing a statement, China's Taiwan Affairs Office said, quote, "If she contacts U.S. House Speaker McCarthy, it will be another provocation that seriously violates the One China principle. The meet will harm China's sovereignty and territorial integrity, and also destroy peace and stability in the Taiwanese Strait." Beijing further said that it opposes this and will take measures to resolutely fight back. The latest warning by Beijing comes a day after former president of Taiwan said that we are all Chinese. This is the first time in more than 70 years a Taiwanese leader made such a statement on Chinese soil. Meanwhile, a senior U.S. official has said that China should not overreact and use a stopover in the United States by the Taiwanese president as a pretext for aggression against the democratically ruled island of Taiwan. Tsai's trip also comes a few days after Honduras snapped its ties with Taiwan in favor of China. Okay, well, for more on this, we are joined by Elizabeth Loris, adjunct fellow at the Pacific Forum and president of Loris Consulting. She's joining us live from Washington, D.C. Elizabeth, welcome back to WION. First of all, this seems like deja vu all over again with that trip made by Nancy Pelosi to Taiwan just a while back, but now it's the other way around. And secondly, what is the United States trying to do right now, considering the fact that it insists that its one China policy has not changed?
The one China policy has not changed. The United States has never said that Taiwan belongs to the PRC. That's China's view. And so the administration is not pushing this visit. As you know, in the U.S., we have three branches of government. So Congress can do what it wants separate from the administrative branch. And Nancy Pelosi, when she went to Taiwan last August, that was indeed considered provocative in Beijing. And so Speaker McCarthy said that he wanted to meet Tsai Ing-wen, but he knew to go to Taiwan would be provocative. And last year, after Pelosi's visit, China upped the ante against Taiwan. You know, China cannot hit back. You know, it has pledged, sworn, resolute response, resolute countermeasures. Well, it's not going to take those against the U.S. It's going to take those against Taiwan. And so by McCarthy saying, okay, let's meet in the U.S., he still gets to meet Tsai Ing-wen, but hopefully mutes those countermeasures.
And, you know, is there a growing concern that more countries are sort of shying away regarding their support for Taiwan? Only 13 countries now have official relations with Taiwan. And do you think that's why perhaps Taiwan's leader has decided to take this trip?
Taiwan's leaders periodically visit their diplomatic allies. I believe this is Tsai Ing-wen's fourth or sixth trip to see her diplomatic allies in this side of the world. So that's not unusual. In the past, I'm talking maybe like 20 years ago, there were indeed layovers in the United States. However, high-level government officials would not meet a president of Taiwan. Over time, they've become a bit more dramatic in the sense that, especially since the passage of the Taiwan Travel Act in 2018, higher-level officials are meeting between the U.S. and Taiwan. There still is that unspoken rule that no administration high-level official will meet with the Taiwan president. And so that's still going on. Now, Tsai Ing-wen, she cannot back down in the face of China's threats. That will make her look weak. If the United States capitulated, it makes the U.S. look weak. And so once they said they were going, once McCarthy said he was going to meet with Tsai Ing-wen, they have to carry through. But it needs to be done carefully because China is very powerful today, and it has an innumerable host of things that it could do against Taiwan in retaliation.
Elizabeth Loris, thank you so much for that and helping us make a sense of all of this. I look forward to speaking to you again very soon.
You're welcome.